Today is Friday, November 25th, 2016. I'm making this video as official documentation of my use of a power meter on my road bicycle starting tomorrow. I purchased a Stages cycling power meter today. This is my first power meter. I've never used one on a bicycle before. The crank on my bike before I purchased this device was a Shimano 105. This crank was a 172.5 FCR 600. And this is the new power crank right here. So what my plan is going to be is to go on a group ride tomorrow morning and just see how it works out, see how my power looks on that ride, and then actually perform an FTP test in the next week or two, which means I'm going to have to go out on a 30-minute ride and go as hard as I can. And then when I finish that ride, take my average power output and use that on the on this calculator that I have. That'll give me my zones, my power zones. Once I complete that, phase 2 is going to be coming up with some more detailed plans on different types of rides that I'm going to be doing on this machine right here. As it stands right now, I ride with the PBA Pop A/A+ group on Tuesday and Thursday nights. It's a really hard group. We push 24 plus miles an hour every week. Last week, I could keep up with them for about 15 miles. My goal is to try to do a whole loop with them, like a 20-mile loop. They go a little bit further, but I meet them out in town. So my route is a little shorter, but I do jump in with them. So yeah, last week I recorded a 10-mile segment of the whole ride where they were pushing 24 plus. So it's a really good ride, really, really difficult. So besides those two rides during the week, I ride Saturday mornings as well with the RBM group. And they push hard, but not as hard as the Pop group. And we do 25 to 35 miles. So this is going to be my first official power meter ride. If you don't know what a power meter is, what this is, it's a crank arm that I replaced that has an actual meter attached to it that measures the stress. It's like a stress meter that's installed onto this crank arm. This is an Ultegra crank arm, and what it does is it broadcasts via ANT Plus that data to my Garmin Edge 500, and that's going to tell me how many watts I'm pushing. So I got everything paired up. Garmin's reading the watts really good. I got my 3-second interval, my 10-second interval, and my average watts on my screens all set up, ready to go. I tested it tonight. Works really good. It's showing the watts really well. Hopefully everything goes really smooth tomorrow on the ride. And that's going to be it. This is it. It's the Stages power meter built into the crank right there. It's also got a cadence sensor built into it as well. This is Armenian over and out.